we're going to talk about how to be cost effective using AI and making sure that your investment pays off, really. Okay, so there's a few things that I want to talk about. One is a bit of kind of business math, making sure that the project that we're going to do makes sense. But secondly, we need to make sure that you are using the right system. Okay, now me personally, I prefer bespoke build systems rather than other systems, but that's down to me. So what I mean by that is that for a specific job, you might have 80, 100 tools that have already been built to be able to do that specific job for you. But actually you don't know which one is worth it, which one's good. They've all been built by different prompt engineers. So they're all slightly different in some way. They all use different code. So what you've got to do is you've got to go on one, you've got to pay his fee, to use it, $30 a month or something like that. And you sit there and you try and work out how to use it. You plug this in, you play with this, you build this. You sat there for 10 hours. Can't do this, but I want to fix that job, so I cancel that. I go to another one, I pay him his 30 quid, and I sit there and I build that and I do that. That's not really right. And then you're testing and optimizing. And after a while, you get a bit fed up and go, do you know what? I don't understand this. I don't know why it's not working. I'm just going to do it manually. And then you crack on. That's obviously not the greatest way of doing it. This is where I step in. So I come in as a business and I sit there and I do all that work for you. And you don't have to pay me for it pretty much because, I've done the research. I've done it for the last 100 companies, fixing the same problem. So I can go, right, this is it. There you go, because we know how it works. But actually what I want you to do before you get to that point is look at your sales and marketing process. There's business coaching here to make sure that you've got the right tools, the right return. Okay, so here is your sales and marketing pipeline in a way. Now, this can work in any way. It doesn't have to be your sales and marketing pipeline. It can be your customer journey pipeline. It can be the way that people come in to walk through your front door, look around, steps and processes throughout your whole business. So it's not just online sales and marketing, but as an online sales and marketer, that's what I focus on. So with stage one, right, as a business, what I know is I know how much this costs me. Okay, I know that if I put in £1,000, I will get £6,000 out of that because it goes down my funnel and things like that. But I know how much that is going to cost to start with. Now, when I know how much it costs, I can also work out how many hours that is going to take me to do. So let's say this takes 10 hours. Okay, so you're £100 an hour, 10 hours to fix, to do that job manually. So you're breaking down the business going, okay, stage one of the process, how much does it cost me to do that? Okay, it takes me, there's no budget, I don't spend any budget, it just takes me man hours. I'm on £100 an hour, it takes me 10 hours. It cost me £1,000 to be able to fix or do that job manually. Now what I would do is I would take that section, okay, and have a look at it with AI. What is the cost of building that in AI and getting that system automated? Now, if I turned around to you today and said, I can build that, but that's going to be £3,000, to me, that makes perfect sense. Because that's £1,000 a month and that's £3,000 for a lifetime. Now, build that, get that done. Yes, it's a bit of investment in front, but you're saving that money continuously as you're going on. So a bit of a case study here, something that we've been working on. There was a dentist up in Newcastle, Chain Dentistry, absolutely brilliant. Brilliant guys, brilliant service, very high expert level, Beach Cottage Dental. They're superb guys. Please do follow them because some of the work that they do, it's not just your general stuff. You know, I'm just going on a bit now. But what they wanted to do, so they sit down once a week and they've got somebody on £13 an hour that spends 10 hours a week finding products. Okay, your gloves, your masks, your eyeglasses, things like that. They search loads of websites and go, that's the cheapest one there. These are all the costs. That's the cheapest one there. What I will do is I will purchase it from that guy because I'm going to save X amount of money. Now, it's 10 hours, £13 an hour, £130 a week. So that's what, 260, 520 a month. Now, £520 a month, well, that is a lot of money per year. You're looking at just over £6,000 a year just spent on that. And what we can do, or what we are doing right now, the guys are out in the office building it, is we're building a bot that does that job for them. Does that job for them. I can't tell you what they cost them, but I tell you what, it was nowhere near their yearly cost, nowhere near their half year or quarterly. In 3 months, they're going to make their money back. Okay, or after that, it's going to be completely free for them. So there are ways to make sure that you can get a return of investment. Now, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're running our business cost effective. If you're cost effective, you get more profit. No, profit's not a dirty word. Profit is what we're in business for. That is what we want. So if you're optimizing your processes to be streamlined and to make sure that they're making the most amount of money for you and the customers get the best experience, then it is a no-brainer. So your job to make sure that your business is cost effective against AI is to break it down. Okay, look at your process, look at your strategy, look at your business and break it down into sections and go, how much does this cost me to run? Can I do it on AI cheaper? I can guarantee 98% of the time the answer is yes. And I swear that 98% of the time the answer is yes, you can run, specifically administration tasks. Obviously, it's a bit different digging a hole. You can't do that just yet with AI, but trust me, that's coming. But this is where I come in, okay? If you need to sit down with somebody and look at your strategy, look at your process, give me a shout, go to christopherclouds.com, take a look at my quiz, see if you're AI ready yet, and get in contact with us. We can sit down with you and we can go through your process and see what bits we can shave off some costs, make you leaner, make you meaner, make you a sales machine, and might even give you a few extra holidays a year.